Hello viewers, you are welcome to this YouTube channel. Wherever you're watching from, I'm your tutor Patrick Divine. That is my name there. So we are actually still looking at geometric progression. So there are other questions that we did in the other part of geometric progression in the previous video. Then in this video we are going to do this question that came in 2017. So I decided to do this question that came in 2017 so that when I'm done I should give you work for you. I should give you work so that you should practice as well. Alright, so if you are new to this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe, like, comment, so that you can receive more videos on my YouTube channel. So this is a question that came. So they are saying that the first three terms of a GP, which is geometric progression, the first three terms of a GP are, this is 6 plus n, 10 plus n, and 15 plus n. So this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term. So that is how these questions come. Alright, so the first question, they're asking us to find the value of n, the other one the common ratio, and the other one the sum of the first 6 terms of this sequence. Alright, so now how do you find the value of n? So how do you find the value of n? So the way we find the value of n, we actually use the formula for the what? The formula for the common ratio. You remember in the previous videos we wrote the formula for the common ratio as R is equal to T2 divided by T1. Okay, so this formula, it is very important to know. It is very important to know because there are some other questions that you need to use it. Okay, so meaning that you need to know this formula. You will not be given this formula, you need to know it. So this is our first term, this is our second term, that is our third term. So we only have 3 terms right here. So we are going to use the formula for the what? For the common ratio. We know that the formula for the common ratio is term 2 over term 1, term 3 over term 2, like that. Okay, so we are going to equate the common ratio, the two formulas for the common ratio. So we can find the common ratio by saying that T2 divided by T1, or we can find it by using T3 over T2, like this. Okay, so when trying to find the value of the value of n, or the value of n later, you'll be given these questions. So for you to find the value of n later, you need to equate these two formulas. Okay, you need to equate these two formulas. So the value of the value of n. So you can find the value of n by equating these two formulas, like that. Okay, mean that this is term 2, term 1, term 3, term 2. So make sure that you should know that in here there must be the same terms. In here there must be the same terms. So here when you cross multiply, you can actually say that it is term 2. Okay, term 2 multiplied by term 2 is equal to term 3 multiplied by term 1, like that. Okay, so that is how it is right there. Okay, so this is the formula to use, like that. So mean that you need to equate this, then you multiply, like that. So now let's write what is our term 2. So our term 2 is actually 10 plus n. So our term 2 is 10 plus n, so we write it here. So 10 plus plus n. So we are multiplying. Multiplied by term 2 is what? We are multiplying term 2 times term 2. So that is 10 plus n again is equal to, what is our term 3? This is term 3 right there. Term 3 multiplied by term 1. So our term 3 we actually have 15 plus n. So we have 15 plus what? Plus n. Then term 1 we have 6 plus n. That is our term 1 there. Right there. So from here we can now multiply. From here we can expand. Okay. So that is the way to go. So you can expand this. So we say 10 times 10, that is 100, like that. Then 10 times n, so that is plus 10n. That is the 10 times n, that is 10n. Then n times 10, that is what? That is 10n again. N times n, that is n. Okay. Here we have 10n, 10 plus 10n times n, that is n squared, like that, is equals to 15 times 6. What is 15 times 6? So don't worry, you're using a calculator. Don't even worry about this. So you don't need to worry. You'll be using a calculator. You'll be using a calculator. So what is 10? What is 15 times 6? What is 15 times 6? So 15 times 6, you find that the answer is what? Is 90, like that. 15 times n, you find that the answer is what? 15n. Then n times 6, the answer is what? It is 6n plus n times n, it is what? N squared, like that. Okay, as simple as that. So now from here you can collect the like terms. So the like terms, this one is the like term of this one. Okay, and when they come together, this is positive n squared, this is positive n squared. So when this one comes this side, it is going to be negative n squared, like that. So this is just 0. So mean that you are going to cancel these. Okay, because they are going to give you what? They are going to give you 0, like that. As simple as that. Don't even waste time to get these marks, because they are just simple marks to get. So this is 10. Okay, oh, this is 100. This is what? This is 90. So 100 minus 90. So 100 minus what? Minus 90. These are like terms. This is 10 plus 10, that is 20. Okay, so 10 plus 10, that is 20. So this is 20n, like that. Then this is 15n plus 6n. So 15n plus 6n, what is it going to give us? 15n plus what? Plus 6n, what is it going to give us? 15n plus 6n. So 15n plus 6n, that is 18. That is 20. So 15 plus 6, that is 21. Okay, that is 21. N, like that. Okay, that is 21n, like that. So we know that this is actually 10 right here. 90 minus 100 minus 90, it is what? It is 10. Okay, 10. Then this one is 20. When we move it this side, it is going to be what? It is going to be what? This is 21n minus 20, like that. Then when you do 21n minus 20, that is going to give you what? N. It's going to give you what? N. So meaning that n is equal to what? 10, like that. Okay, so this is the value for what? For n. So that is how you find the value for n. As simple as that. So I'm sure you now know how to find the value of n. So now let's go to question 2. So our question 2 is saying that we should find what? The common ratio. Find what? The common ratio. So we know that n is equal to what? Is equal to 10. N is equal to 10. So we are taught to find what? The common ratio. So the formula for the common ratio, we know that R is equals to 10 2 divided by term 1. Okay, so we know that term 2 we have term 2 we have 10 plus n. So term 2 we have 10 plus what? Plus n divided by term 1, it is 6. It is 6 plus n, so that is term 1, so that is 6 plus n, like that. So we know that this is 10 plus, what is our n? Our n, we had found that it's what? It is 10. So we just do plus 10 over 6 plus 10, like that. Then this goes to 10 plus 10, that is 20, divided by what? 20 divided by, this is 16, like that. So since you are using a calculator, just do it. 20 divided by 16, you're going to have the answer as what? As 1.25, like that. This is the common ratio that we have. That is the common ratio that we have. Make sure that you do these things, you do the right way. So from there you get the 2 marks, you go on and solve the last question. So that is how you find what? The common ratio. That is how you find the common ratio when you are given such kind of questions. As simple as that. So the first thing is just to find the value of what? The value of n. Okay. So here we have 1.25, like that. That is our common ratio. Then we are told to find the sum of the first 6 terms. The sum of the first 6 terms. So the sum of the first 6 terms, we know that the common ratio is actually more than 1. It is more than 1. This is 1 point something. Okay. So the formula that we use, it is this one. Sum is equal to what? A, open bracket, r to the power n minus 1. That is what we actually said in the previous video. So that is r minus 1, like that. So that is the formula that we are supposed to use, like that. So we know that our first term, we know that this is our first term. So 6 plus 10, that is 16. That is our first term. So that is 16. So we are going to put 16 right there, multiplied by the common ratio is 1.25. So that is 1.25 to the power. So we are looking for the what? The sum of the first 6 terms. Okay, so the first 6 terms. So we are going to put to the power 6, like that. Then 1. Okay, that is minus 1. Okay, so that is minus that is minus 1. Then you close the bracket over, this is 2. Okay, the common ratio, this is the common ratio, that is here we are going to put 1.25 minus 1, like that. So it is going to be 16 multiplied by that one. You do it on a calculator. 1.2. Okay, so that is 1.25 to the power. I said that the power is this, power 6. That is what is there. So power 6, you're going to have that. This is the answer right there. So now it is saying that minus 1. So we should subtract 1 from it. So subtract 1. So mean that you're going to have this answer right here. So mean that you're going to have 2.814697266. Then it is saying that divide by, what is this one? So 1.25 minus this one, you're going to have 0.25. Okay, so you're using a calculator. You can punch that on a calculator. So here, this is multiplication. Okay, so multiply this one by that one. So times 16. Okay, you're going to have that. Then divide by 0.25. So just do it that way. The answer that you're going to have, the sum of the 6 terms, is going to be 180.140.625. Okay, So this is the answer right here. And remember, I said that you round off the number. If it is not specified, round off the number to 3 significant figures. Significant meaning that it is what? Important. Significant, so meaning that 3 important numbers. So 3 important numbers, starting from this one, you count 1, 2, 3. These ones, they are the 3 important numbers. Then if this one is greater than 5, or it is greater than 4, starting from 5 going up, you can get 1 from here, you add to this one. So but it is not, so you're going to write it as 180 like that, 180 like that. So mean that this is the answer right there. So that is how you find this question. That is how you find this question. So I want to give you this work as your exercise. I want to give you this work as your exercise so that you practice on your own. Make sure that you submit your answers to the same number that is right here. Let me just write my number right here. So my number is actually 0975334778. My name is Tutor Patrick Divine. So you can inbox your solutions through that same line on WhatsApp. Okay, that is it. If you want tuitions, you can contact me on the same line. So this is your exercise that I've given you, the exercise. So they are saying that the first question is saying that the first 3 terms of a GP are, okay, x plus 3, x plus 1, comma, x. This is the first term, this is the second term, that is the third term. So you are able to see, I'm sure you are able to see. So then they are asking you to find the value of y. So find it the same way that I've done it. Then B, find the first term. You know how to find the first term. C, the sum to infinity. So the question 2, it's saying that in a GP, the third term, okay, the third term. So the third term is, so this is the third term, and the fourth term, okay, and the fourth term is, this is the fourth term. Find the first and the first term and the common ratio. B, it is saying that find the sum of the 5 terms of the GP. Then C, find the sum to infinity. So these are the questions that you're going to find now that you know how to find how to solve questions under geometric progression. So we are done with this topic. So we are just going to do some other topics. Alright, so that is how you're supposed to solve these kind of questions. Make sure that you subscribe if you are new, so that you can receive more videos of these topics from grade 10 to 12. Thank you for watching.